Hi guys, it's Jessi. Today I'm doing a book review. I just finished this not too long ago, and I'm really excited to share this with you because it is quickly becoming one of my favorite books. It is He Will Be My Ruin by K.A. Tucker, and I loved it. It is about Maggie and Celine, who were best friends since they were little. Their worlds could not have been more different, and yet the longing for a friendship pulled them together. It created a very strong bond between the two, as if they were almost sisters. Maggie is the heir to a very large energy company, yet she still managed to do some good and also create a name for herself by coming up with a nonprofit. She was constantly traveling to third world countries where she was building schools and houses and cleaning up the water. Celine, on the other hand, was living in New York City. She was constantly trying to make ends meet, and she was chasing her dreams of becoming an antique appraiser. While Maggie and Celine didn't talk every day, they definitely kept in touch, and it was as if a day never had passed for them. Well, one day Maggie gets a phone call, and the police tell her that Celine has committed suicide. Maggie dropped her work, jumped on the next flight to New York, and knew that she had to help clean out Celine's apartment. When she arrives there, she can't get over her gut feeling that Celine would never do something like this. It didn't matter to Maggie that all the evidence pointed towards Celine actually committing suicide. She just knew that there had to be something to this and continued to clean out the apartment, kind of ignored her gut, and it wasn't until she found a note that read, "This man was once my salvation. Now he will be my ruin." When she came across that clue, her suspicions immediately picked back up, and she just knew and became very confident in her gut feelings that this was no longer a suicide case, that this was a murder. As we all know, without proof or any other evidence, the police would not reopen Celine's case and therefore considered it closed. This is when we become very happy that Maggie has a lot of money. She goes to hire a private investigator and tells him that she won't let up and will continue to funnel money in there until they get to the bottom of this. This is when things start to get really crazy and have me questioning everyone. Every single character we came across, I pointed a finger at and totally thought that they were it, and only to find out that I was let down and it wasn't them. Something would come to light and we would be back to square one. I gave this book 5 out of 5. Like I said, it's quickly becoming a favorite. I really enjoyed it and had a hard time putting it down. It hooked me immediately from the start. I love when a book will start right in the middle of all the action and things that are happening and then kind of rewind and go back and retell the story and kind of catch you back up. So I think immediately it just had my attention, and it made it very hard to put it down, like I said, because you were questioning everyone, couldn't put a finger on who the murderer was, and just constantly second-guessing everything that you came across. It was just incredible, and I loved it. So even at the end, when everything finally did come together, you were still left with some questions. I was left uneasy and unnerved, and I wanted to know what happened next. I'm hoping that there's a sequel because I'm still on edge about this. Like, I think it was so great, and yes, it could totally end there and be fine, but it just drives me bonkers that I don't know, especially with that very last sentence, and it just has me questioning everything. A few books that are kind of similar to this that I think if you have read them, you would definitely enjoy this would be Gone Girl, Sharp Objects, or Dark Places. You or Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes, and The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I didn't really know what to expect going into this, but I read the synopsis and thought it sounded pretty great. I hadn't heard a lot about it, and I am so glad I picked it up because, like I've said a few times now, this book has quickly become a favorite. I cannot rave about it enough, and I really hope that you guys will consider picking it up and sharing your thoughts with me because I just freaking loved it. I'm definitely looking forward to reading some more of K.A. Tucker as well. Alright guys, so those are my thoughts on He Will Be My Ruin. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it, and I can't wait to chat with you guys more. So go ahead and leave a comment below if you've read it, or if you want to, or have any questions. Otherwise, follow me on Instagram to see what I'm currently reading, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys! And Maggie, a philanthropist, and doing help building. This is when become